Hey, it's Brad from myBSlife. Today, we are talking scary movies! We're talking the kind of movies that give you bad sleeps later on at night, and I've got 7 of them for you in no particular order because that's kind of the way I do things, a little bit random. First movie we are going to take a look at tonight, and if you haven't had a chance, hit subscribe, ding somewhere in the darkness. The first movie is called Us. If you haven't seen it, it is creepy as can be. Adelaide takes her family back to her childhood home. When they go back there, they realize there's another crazy family that looks just like them. Check out the trailer, it is gonna creep you right out. Us.
Can't believe how big they've got.
Did you hear Gabe got a boat?
He's kidding, right?
He's not kidding.
Hey, I think it's vodka o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Jason?
Jason?
Where were you? I didn't know if you were lost. Stick with me, and I'll keep you safe.
There's a family in our driveway.
It's probably the neighbors. But y'all scared of a family?
Hi, can I help you?
Zora, put your shoes on.
If you want to get crazy, we can get crazy.
What are you people?
It's us.
They look exactly like us. They think like us. They know where we are. We need to move and keep moving. They won't stop until they kill us.
The Shining, our second Halloween highly recommended movie, The Shining, starring Jack Nicholson, and also his main character in the movie is called Jack. I'm not sure, but when you check this movie out, Jack Nicholson has a lush head of hair. He's traveling, he ends up in the middle of nowhere with his wife and his gifted son, Danny. All kinds of crazy things go wrong. Jack ends up with an axe. You end up here with crazy lines like, "Here's Johnny," which he's famous for, and you go from there. You want to see The Shining. If you have not seen it, and a lot of people just talk about it, haven't seen it, you've got to see this thing. From the blood pouring out of the elevators you go through, you've got to see it. You've got to see The Shining. You've got to make it a part of your Halloween spook fest as you get to know what goes on the creepiest night of the year.
I can remember when I was a little boy, my grandmother and I could hold conversations entirely without ever opening our mouths.
Number 3, Scream. A classic coming-of-age horror movie dealing with a whole bunch of young high school students led by Sydney, Neve Campbell herself, dealing with the passing of her mother a year before. Well, in Scream, we realize murders are happening everywhere. They talk about the rules of horror movies and how it's supposed to all go down. And you realize with Sydney that there's a whole lot coming her way, a whole lot of trouble. David Arquette stars in it, very entertaining, a classic Halloween movie. If you haven't seen Scream, the first one, forget the rest. Stick with the best, that's number 1. You want to see the first Scream, you want to see what happens. It's part of your Halloween collection of knowing what goes on. Check out Scream.
Hello?
Hello.
Who is this?
You tell me your name, I'll tell you mine.
I don't think so.
What's that noise?
Popcorn.
You making popcorn?
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
Someone is playing a deadly game.
It all began with a scream over 911.
Someone who's seen one too many scary movies. Now, he's taken his love of fear
Hello?
Hello, Sydney.
one step too far.
Do you like scary movies?
What's the point? They're all the same. Some stupid killer stalking some big-breasted girl who can't act, who's always running up the stairs when she should be going out the front door. It's insulting.
There are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a scary movie. Number 1, you can never have sex. Hey, shoot, this me. Never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back. Get another beer, you want one? Yeah, sure. I'll be right back.
He didn't make the rules.
The police are always off track. If they watch prom night, they save time.
He just kills by them. Don't answer the phone. Don't open the door. Don't try to hide.
Everybody's a suspect!
You're not scared, are you?
Scream.
Number 4, The Blair Witch Project. If you have not seen this, get out of the woods! It is gonna mess you up, something huge. You've got Heather, you've got Josh, and you've got Mike. You've got 3 film students researching the Blair Witch herself. But what happens next, you cannot imagine. It is gonna cut you to your core as you dig deep in there. This movie cost them around $200,000 and made over $200 million. This is a can't miss if you're trying to add it to your repertoire of Halloween movies you've got to see. Check out the trailer. Blair Witch Project is a can't miss. You're gonna love it, but understand that the camera is moving everywhere. It's like someone's running through the woods without a stabilizer. So if any of you have seen my workout videos, you know how that looks, because nothing is ever even. And you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Blair Witch Project, number 4. You gotta check it out, no particular order, but a can't miss movie. You gotta see the Blair Witch Project.
I just want to apologize to Mike's mom and Josh's mom and my mom. I am so sorry, because it is my fault, because it was my project.
The search of the 3 missing Montgomery College students continues in Frederick County tonight.
10 days and thousands of man-hours have been unable to produce any clues.
We have a few leads, a few other options we want to take advantage of, and just try to put together some pieces to this puzzle.
Do you believe the occult may be involved in the disappearance of your son?
I am so scared.
Number 5, Get Out. The basic plot premise is this. Chris is going to visit, hear that? Some birds going off behind me. Chris, you see my pumpkin? Chris is going off to meet Rose's family for the first time. He has no idea what he's in for. He's going out to meet this family in the middle of nowhere. His friends warn him against it, and we're gonna see that in the clip right here. Chris meeting Rose's family. The movie's called Get Out. I can't say too much. I do not want to give it away. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in Get Out. You do not want to miss it. This is creepy as can be, and it is gonna mess with your slumber late at night. You're gonna see these things, you're gonna see the eyes, and it's gonna have an impact on you. Do not miss Get Out, number 5, adding it to your Halloween Spookfest collection of movies you've got to see. Get Out!
I ain't never seen you like this before, bruh.
Meeting families and taking road trips. Don't come back all bougie, man.
Come back, get your damn pants up to your damn stomach.
So you guys coming up from the city?
Yeah, we're just heading up for the weekend.
Can I see your license, please?
He wasn't driving.
I didn't ask who was driving. I asked to see his ID.
Call me Dean and you're hungry, my man.
So how long has this been going on, this thing? We hired Georgina and Walter to help care for my parents. When they died, I couldn't bear to let them go. Do you smoke in front of my daughter?
I'm gonna quit.
She'd take care of that for you.
How?
Hypnosis.
I'm good, actually.
You ready for this?
I'm back in B.
So look, I go do my research. Apparently, a whole bunch of brothers been missing in this suburb. But it's cool. Bro, how you not scared of this, man?
Good to see another brother around here. Chris was just telling me how he felt much more comfortable with my being here. Get out. Sorry, man. Get out! Yo! Rose, we gotta go.
Is everything okay?
Rose, the keys. Just get the keys.
I don't know where they are.
Rose?
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Number 6, Child's Play. This is one weird movie. The entire premise, you see this mom buys a doll from a homeless peddler. It turns out the doll is possessed. The doll's name is Chucky. She then gives this doll, which she got from a homeless person. Not there's anything wrong with the homeless, but that's where she got her child's special gift. Her child's son's name is Andy. She gives Andy, not to be confused with the Andy from Toy Story, which is a very, very different vibe, but also involves dolls. I digress. Child's Play is about a very, very mean, angry doll who takes over, runs everything. The boy's name is Andy. The mother's name is Karen. Classic Karen, if you know what I'm saying. If your name's Karen out there, sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But for the rest of you, classic Karen. Child's Play, you do not want to miss it. The original, creepy as can be. Andy's the boy, Chucky's the doll, homeless peddlers are selling dolls, dolls are knifing people, people are being killed, trouble's happening. Do not miss Child's Play, the original. If you watched the remake, let me know in the comments how it was in comparison to the original. Child's Play, officially number 6. Don't miss it as part of must-see for Halloween.
Everyone has a birthday they'll always remember.
Can we open my presents now, Mommy? A good guy! I knew it! I'm Chucky.
He's something, isn't he?
This is Andy's.
Time for bed, Andy.
Good night, baby.
Good night, Aunt Maggie. Good night, Chucky.
Everyone knows most accidents happen at home.
How did that happen?
This is no accident.
I'm Detective Mike Norris. Homicide. Miss Peterson's dead, Miss Barkley. She fell from the kitchen window.
Someone's moved in with the Barkley family. And so has terror.
Mommy, I know who was on the counter. Andy.
Who, Andy?
Chucky.
Nobody believes you about Chucky. He came alive in my hand. I
Oh, for God's sake.
Why won't you believe?
Because I'm sane, Mrs. Barkley. Sane and rational.
No one believes the truth. Or lives to tell it. There's nothing nice about murder. And there's nothing innocent about child's play.
Number 7, It. Classic. It stars the clown Pennywise. If you weren't afraid of clowns before, trust me, you're gonna be afraid of clowns now. Pennywise walks with balloons. I'm talking the original. The clip I'm gonna show you is from the original. You can see the remake, no judgment. Some people think newer is better. That can be debated on another program, not this one. I'm talking the original Pennywise. We're talking balloons. We're talking the Losers Club / Lovers Club. Awkward because they're children, but you know what I'm talking about. From here, we take a look at this. The clown's name is Pennywise, takes over an entire town covered in fear. They do not know what to expect. You do not want to miss it. This is lucky number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You do not want to miss this. It will complete what you need to know for your Halloween. You've got to know the spooktacular collection of movies that you cannot miss. These are what's going down.
Why are you guys anywhere?
We're sort of a club. Yeah, the Losers Club.
You want in?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, we're 7 now. Lucky 7. I want to kill it.
I just want to forget about it.
It's not just us. It's all the other kids, too. Who's gonna be next?
It kills kids, damn it. You killed my brother George, you bastard. Let's see you now.
Maybe it's the water.
The water. Maybe it's the sewer.
Hi, Georgie.
You're not real! You're not real!
Was it Pennywise?
Big white guy, red nose, about 75 feet tall, mouth full of razor-sharp teeth.
You smell that? It's death. Losers fight it. Losers die.
They all flow.
Okay, you've had a chance to see all 7 trailers, all 7 movies. You gotta admit, some of these are ones, if you haven't seen them, you've gotta see them. I left out some classics. I left out Nightmare on Elm Street. I left out Halloween. I'm not a big slasher guy. Anytime people are being all cut to pieces, that's not my thing. I want to be frightened. I want to be scared. I want to be on the edge of my seat. I want to feel the stress. I want to get sweaty palms. I want all of those things. These movies will do that to you. You do not want to miss these. Those are 7 Halloween movies. I recommend. No BS. See what I did there? No BS. That's what you want to see, these 7 movies. Check them out. I hope you had as much fun as I did watching them all again this Halloween season. If you haven't seen them, check them out. It's a great way to get pumped up and enjoy the spookiest time of year. You got guys like this. That's right, guys like this. And as always, anytime I film, I brought my chair. I'm sitting on my milk crate. None of these things matter right now. 7 movies, you've got to know. Don't miss them. Check them out. Let me know what you think. That's it. That's it. Let's move on to the oath. And it's not even the oath this week. It's so different than normal. Do not miss it. This week, there is no oath. There's 3 stories that are gonna creep you out with things that should not have happened but did. The first story is this. In 1974, Deer Park, Texas, Timothy O'Brien goes out trick-or-treating, like so many of your children did just the other night, like my child did. The difference is, Timothy O'Brien brought back some poison candy which he didn't know and he ended up dying from. What makes it even more tragic? The poison candy was given to him by his own father. Timothy O'Brien's father wanted to collect on the life insurance policy. Frightening, horrible. That's your first story of 3. The next story. This one creeps me right out. What you see is this. We've got a note received in a graveyard kit in Kmart. And what happened in this note, the Chinese factory worker said they were working for 15 hours a day. They were suffering, being tortured. The note gets through. The person who buys it recognizes that this is a major issue, sends it through to human rights. And next thing you know, what we've got is we've got a person being saved who's suffering from an injustice across the world. The final story. Young girl. Her costume is so convincing. Okay, the light is honestly, it's terrible. I'm mind going. Okay, that's better. Final story. A young girl's costume is so convincing she's dressed as a skunk that when she comes home, her family literally shoots her. I should not be laughing, so inappropriate. She does live, but I'm just saying, this is some crazy stuff that happens over Halloween, friends. We've got people, we've got letters being written from torture camps across the world. Let's bring this guy up. We've got letters being written from torture camps across the world. We've got young girls being shot by family members who live. That's extremely important that we know that she lives. And of course, the first one, what was the first one? I don't remember the first one, but it was tragic. It was tragic, yes. It was the fact that the father poisoned his own son for the insurance money. Those are 3 stories. None of them are wild. None of them are fun. Well, a little bit wild, very outlandish. Not cool at all. That's our stories of the week. As an aside, I'd like to say, in no way does myBSlife condone the poisoning of children or the shooting of children dressed as skunks or the incarceration of people working overseas for no money, being forced to work for 15 hours a day. I do not condone that at all in any way, shape, or form. I want that on the record. That's this week's World Update. Not an oath. World Update, we're calling it this week. Halloween Update. Done. This week we had a very, very busy week. We started out with 21 ways to eat eggs. We covered 7 straight days eating eggs every single day. After that, and that, honestly, I'm so sick of eggs, guys. It's crazy. Anyway, from there, what we had happen next is I did a mukbang. I did the peanut butter mukbang sitting in Clifton Hill in Niagara Falls. A beautiful place. You saw the Ferris wheel behind me. You saw everything going on around. I ate 2.2 pounds of peanut butter, or a full kilogram. I made it through. That's right, Brad. 2 mukbangs. I won 2. Mukbang won 1 KFC challenge. We'll see what happens in November with the next mukbang. From there, I had a fantastic live interview with Chris Furlong, a phenomenal guy, a great runner who did the entire New York City Marathon in his backyard. Chris is an example to all of us about dedication, perseverance. He's got on his channel a 20-week training program, so if you're into running, check Chris Furlong out on there. He's a fantastic guy, and he shares all the emotional ups and downs of running a marathon in your backyard. He did the New York City Marathon, virtual marathon. Fantastic guy. Check Chris out on there. And my final workout on there was Halloween Day. I posted the graveyard grind. Yes, I went to a graveyard. Some people said, Did I feel like it was inappropriate? No, I do not. And I will tell you why I do not feel it's inappropriate to go work in a graveyard. Because if I was buried in a grave and I knew someone was going to be using that beautiful location with the phenomenal stone headstones right there, I'd be happy for it. I'm dead. I don't care. Enjoy a workout in a quiet, serene, beautiful location. That is the graveyard. I did the graveyard grind. If you're looking for a quick 20-minute workout of the day, or as they say, WOD, check out the graveyard grind. You are going to love it. That's this week, guys. That's this week. We've got pumpkins. We've got Halloween. We've covered the 7 movies you've got to see that let you know all about Halloween. Don't miss it. Thank you so much for being a part of my BS life. Honestly, you guys make this thing so much fun every single week. I get excited about your responses, the fact you share so much with me. You guys are amazing. I have the world's best community. Thank you so much. Check out tomorrow night. I've got a live. I'm sharing 9 of my favorite creators are joining us. We're all going to talk YouTube. They're going to let you know about their channels. Check it out. They're awesome people. Thank you so much for supporting me the way you do. Thank you so much for being a part of Halloween. Thank you so much for being a part of BS Banter, for being a part of my life. If you haven't seen some of those Halloween movies, you've got to see them. That's how you know you are ready. You can have an educated conversation. Because you know what they say? They say knowledge is power. And you want to be one of those people who's got power in your life. So make sure you know what's going on with Halloween movies. See it. See us. See Get Out. You want to see those movies. You want to see all the ones I listed earlier because they are all important. It's one evening. Set aside 14 quick hours to watch those movies. You won't regret it. Let me know which one of them all is your favorite. I'm Brad. This is my BS life. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Hit subscribe. You guys are the best. Happy Halloween. You're going to see this after Halloween, but Halloween just happened and Halloween was a fun day. A little weird this year, but still good. Enjoy the movies, enjoy the chat, enjoy the crazy stories of people like shooting their own children, but children surviving. Workers in China being trapped for 15 hours, surviving, getting out safe and sound. We go from there. We don't need to relive the fact that this poor child was poisoned. We don't condone that in my BS Life community. That is not cool, not in any way, shape, or form. I'm Brad, my BS Life. Until next time, thank you so much. We'll see you later.